There are moments in life that arrive quietly, without warning, without preparation, yet leave a lasting imprint on everyone who witnesses them. And recently, during what was meant to be a simple family gathering, Craig Melvin and Lindsay experienced one of those rare, unforgettable moments. According to those close to the couple, the evening began like any other. Craig had just wrapped a busy week at the Today Show, and Lindsay had returned from a long day of reporting. Their home was filled with the familiar sounds of family. Soft music playing in the background, children laughing upstairs, and the warm crackle of a fire in the living room. It was meant to be a quiet night, a break from the spotlight, a pause from the fast pace of their careers. But what happened next has now made its way into headlines, not because of drama or controversy, but because of something far more meaningful. The evening took an emotional turn when Craig's younger sister, Ryan, pulled out an old family photo album. It had been tucked away for years, filled with childhood memories, handwritten notes, and photos stamped with dates long before Craig became a household name. As the family flipped through the pages, laughter filled the room. Stories were shared, old memories resurfaced. But then Lindsay gently paused on a page Craig didn't recognize. It was a photograph of Craig, no more than 8 years old, standing proudly beside his father. What immediately caught Craig's attention wasn't the image itself, but the note written beside it, something his father had penned decades earlier. It read, "To my son, who will grow into a man who makes us proud." Witnesses say Craig grew quiet, visibly moved in a way that surprised even him. His father, who passed away years before Craig's rise to national fame, had left behind a message he never expected to find. And then, in a moment no one anticipated, Lindsay gently placed her hand on his and said something that brought the entire room to silence. "Craig, your father saw in you the man you are today, long before the world ever did." According to insiders, Craig's eyes filled with tears. Those close to him know how deeply he admired his father, how much of his humor, discipline, and warmth he inherited from him. To hear those words, to feel that connection across time, was something he had never fully prepared himself for. The rest of the evening shifted. Conversations softened, the family gathered closer, and Craig, usually the energetic heartbeat of any room, allowed himself to simply sit in that moment of vulnerability. Later that night, after the kids were asleep and the house had quieted down, Craig and Lindsay sat together by the fire. She told him that seeing him with his family, seeing him as a father, a brother, a husband, reminded her why she fell in love with him in the first place. She reportedly said, "You carry your father with you every day. Our children see him through you." That alone, insiders say, left Craig speechless. Over the next few days, those around Craig noticed something different. Not sadness, not heaviness, but reflection, gratitude, a softened heart. He took more time with his children, stepped away from work earlier than usual, and made space for the kind of stillness he rarely allows himself. Close friends say he even talked about starting a new family tradition, one that honors his father while creating new memories for his own children. Something simple, meaningful, and rooted in everything he values most: love, family, and legacy. It's rare to see a public figure like Craig Melvin share such vulnerability, even indirectly. But this moment, captured quietly within the walls of his home, has resonated with so many people because it speaks to something universal. The desire to stay connected to the people we've loved and lost, the unexpected power of memory, and the reminder that our stories, past and present, are deeply intertwined. For Lindsay, the evening served as a reaffirmation of the life and family they've built together. Her support, her gentle words, her grounding presence, those who know her say she was the steady heart behind the entire moment. As more details from that night continue to surface, one thing is certain: Craig Melvin is entering a new emotional chapter, one shaped by reflection, connection, and a renewed appreciation for the roots that shaped him. If you enjoyed this heartfelt story and want more uplifting moments about Craig, Lindsay, and other beloved public figures, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications.